The sound on screen consists of very few sound effects because some of the effects can come across as fake when using them in realistic shows. However, some fit very well, such as everyday sounds, such as when the door is knocking. This is used as an effective sound effect because it's used in everyday life. Another sound effect used is when the protagonist falls over. It just adds a bit more action to the scene and makes the fall sound more believable when using an effect.
The editing used within the short clip is very subtle and uses quick cuts to keep the audience interested and allowing them to use each character's face as the action is going on from many different angles. Continuity editing is used mainly for this clip, which is effective because it gives the clips a steady flow and movement to the scene. For example, when Stacey is pushed to the floor, the audience gets to see the fall, but also gets to see all the other characters' reactions, which is what the audience wants to see.
The mise-en-scène used within this clip is quite effective. For example, when Stacey comes on, they show a wide shot of her so they could show her clothes, which portray her being a promiscuous woman. For example, she is wearing a low-cut top and a short skirt. The other woman, Tanya, is wearing more of a suitable outfit, which portrays her character as an older and wiser woman. This portrays her as a mum.
Looking at cinematography, short reverse shots are used showing their class as equal because they're talking and looking directly at each other. During the end of the clip, Tanya throws Stacey on the floor to show how really they're not equal, and as she looks over her from a high angle. When Lauren comes in looking down at Stacey on the floor, which shows how much everyone looks down on Stacey as she is portrayed as a promiscuous woman. Max looks down at both of them as if he is better than the two women, but clearly he is not when he is actually having an affair at this point with both of them. When Abby walks in, she is portrayed as a strong character as her and her sister walk past their dad into the lounge. The lighting is set dim, which implies a romantic feel to the scene.
Instantly, when the scene starts, you can see that the characters are dressed of a higher class. However, this is a misconception because when the characters begin to speak, you realise that their accents and backgrounds are of a lower class. They are just trying to stereotypically be seen as more of a higher class than to what they are. This is also shown because when they start arguing, it proves that they are still of a lower class and are just being misleading to their audience. This soap also uses familiar backgrounds and drops so that the audience can instantly connect with the setting and be familiar with what is going on and the surroundings of where their characters. Another form of editing that this scene uses is rushes. This is very effective because it means that the shots are not being refilmed, so the acting in the scenes comes across as more natural and makes the scene and the show come across as, again, more of a reality show than false acting. Another editing skill that this scene and show have used is colour effects. This is in order to portray a character's feeling or personality. The colours used to imply this are bright and happy to imply that they are loving what they are doing on screen and they are happy.
Continuity editing is shown in the clip of Coronation Street because it uses the system of cutting used to maintain a continuous and clear narrative. They do this by following a set of rules, for example using a shot reverse shot, establishing shot, 180 and 30 degree rule, cross-cutting, match on action, eye-line match and re-establishing shot. As shown in this clip, character A is very angry with character B, and by cutting quickly it shows the contrast between both characters. This is a very effective type of editing because it produces different angles and images on screen constantly, keeping the audience focused and not wanting to take their eye off the screen due to the pace making it much more interesting.
This clip is also very similar to EastEnders clip in their sense of editing, mise-en-scène, cinematography and sound. I think this is due to the genre of TV they are both in.